How is your life? I mean, this is crazy. All these people out here waiting for you. What does this feel like?
I don't know. It just seems like I know at the end of this week it won't happen anymore. I know I have to be. It's like it happens when it's been organised, but afterwards, like nothing. I mean, my life isn't any different to how it was last year. It's just so bizarre. It just doesn't seem like it's real. It seems like I have just a really weird job, where I just go and people scream at me. I mean, that's like people just put me in a place, I get screamed at for like 15 minutes, and then I go somewhere else and get screamed at in a different city. So it's really strange.
You're here in Chicago today. This crowd with hundreds of people out here in line. How were they coming through here talking to you?
I mean, always fine. They're always really nice whenever they go through. I hate having to rush through everything though. It's just like you just feel like I don't know. You have no control over how you're perceived by people.
Such an amazing story because a year ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, I had no idea who you were. I mean, a lot of people, none of these people probably knew who you were. Yeah. Now all of a sudden they're screaming. I mean, people were screaming and crying for you out there.
And the movie hasn't even come out. It's completely insane.
Does that make more pressure on you? The movie's got to be good now, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've already shot it, so I can't do anything about it. But I mean, I shot it not having any idea that this would happen. So I'm just like, I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it.
What's been the biggest change for you that you've noticed?
I guess just at airports. Like when you go to an airport, and people are like waiting for you. They were like signing autographs and stuff. It's the weirdest thing. Actually, what am I talking about? The biggest change is going to like malls and there's like 6,000 people screaming at you. That's like
your life is over, man. I mean, remind me to never hang out with you because we wouldn't be able to have any fun. Just people just crowding us all the time.
Oh, great, thanks for telling me.
No. So I heard you beat out 3,000 people for the role in this movie. Is that true?
I have no idea. I mean, some people have been telling me this recently, but I have no idea. I mean, I only ever knew that 3 other people were auditioning for it on the same day as me. But I think I was right at the end of a really long casting process, so maybe. I don't know.
Have you? Did you read the books before you auditioned for the movie? Were you a fan?
I hadn't read them before. I read them after the audition.
Okay.
I read them after. I was living in England. They weren't even very big in England then.
It's pretty amazing.
I had no idea what it was. And now, but now I realize what it is.
The big question everyone wants to know is, are you going to do all 4 books? Is that going to be a plan for you?
I think I'm signed on to do 3.
Okay.
And then I know they had a script for the second one. And if this one makes money, I guess it will shoot in like February or March or something next year. So, yeah. I don't know when the third one's going to happen then.
Man. Are you excited about it?
The second one, yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
I mean, I want to do the second one. The second one's my favorite book. And I kind of planned... I wanted to set up the performance in this one for the second one. I don't really know how to do the third one yet. But with the second one, definitely I really want to do. I really, really want to do it. I think this part's really cool in the second one.
You're on this sort of world tour, or I guess it's just an American tour here across the country promoting the movie. What's been the craziest thing that's happened to you out there on the road?
I guess Mexico City was a little bit nuts.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a riot going on. We couldn't leave. We came out of the screening. We couldn't. Like, just people surrounded the car. We couldn't leave. It's completely insane. But no, it was fun though. I mean, it's all just completely crazy and surreal.
Can you give me any hair advice? Because I sort of have a little wild hair do myself, but nothing. Yours seems to look so perfect all the time. What do you do to keep it in that kind of style?
Nothing. I don't understand why it's become such a big deal. I have no idea.
It's a huge deal. There's like all these people on the internet. They heard that you were going to cut your hair, and there's like a petition for you not to cut your hair.
It's so bizarre. It's so funny how when I first got cast, there was 75,000 people saying you can't play the part, and now there's people saying you can't cut your hair.
Was there anybody when you were younger that you would have lined up like this for? Did you have like a hero?
I lined up to meet George Graham, who used to be the manager of Arsenal football team once.
Wow.
There wasn't anyone lining up. There's only about 2 other people lining up. It's not really the same thing.
That's awesome. Well, I'm going to moderate this Q&A down there. Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy.
Very cool.
Let's go.
Hey, nice
to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you.